Hello everyone, hope you all are doing good. So let's start today's video. So today's problem is about you and your books. Now let's see how to solve this problem. So here the problem states that you are given with n stacks of books. Here it is 8, and also in each stack there are certain number of books. So in this stack, you can see there are 3 books. In this stack, there are 2 books. In this stack, there are 2 books. Similarly, in ith stack, there are certain number of books. Now the task is to find the maximum number of books, and the condition given is that I need to find out the consecutive stack of books which satisfies my this condition. In simple words, I can say that the element which are less than or equals to k and which forms a consecutive sequence, it will return my answer. So here my k is 2. From here, from this array, you can see that this is a consecutive sequence where all the elements are satisfying this condition. 2 is equals to my k, which is 2. 2 is again equals to k, which is 2. So from here, what is the sum of these elements in this sequence? It is 4. 2 plus 2 equals to 4. Okay, so this is what I have got a sequence. So I have got one sequence. Now let's find out another sequence. So from this array, I'm getting one more sequence which is fulfilling this condition. This is a consecutive sequence also. So 1 is less than 2, 1 is less than 2, 1 is less than 2. Now find the sum. It is 3. So from this array, I am getting 2 consecutive sequences. Now I have to return the sequence which is having the maximum sum. So from these two, I am getting a maximum sum from this sequence. So I will return this sequence. I will return 4 as my output. So now let's understand better by using this example. What I will do is that I will first sum up all the elements which satisfies this condition. So what does this state? What does this condition states? It states that each stack of book should have less than or equals to k. The number of books in each stack should have less than or equals to k number of books. So if this satisfy, what I will do? I will sum up those elements. If my element is less than equals to k, I will sum up those elements. And the moment my element is greater than k, what I will do? I will simply reset my sum to 0. At first, my sum is 0. So I will reset my sum to 0 when my element is greater than k. Why I'm doing this? Because here I am asked to select consecutive stack of books. Okay. So the moment I am getting an element greater than k, I will simply do sum equals to 0. Also, I will need another variable called maxi, which will be initialized to 0 at first. And what this basically does is that it tracks the maximum number of books. So from here, you can see that the maximum number of books is 4. From here, you can see that the maximum number of books is 3. So comparing these two, you will get this as your maximum. You are returning this 4. Now let's see here. So is 7 less than my k value? K is 13 now. Is it less than 13? Yes, it is. So sum this. So add this into your sum. Now, is 6 less than 13? Yes, it is. So add this into your sum. Is 4 less than equals to 13? Yes, it is. So add this into your sum. Now this becomes 17. Now, moving to the next element, you will see I am getting 16, which is greater than 13. And what I have said earlier, whenever I will get an element which is greater than k, which is greater than 13, what I will do? I will reset my sum to 0. Okay. I will reset my sum to 0. But before that, what I will do? I need to store this element. I will consider this sum as my maximum sum as of now. So what I have done, I have updated my maxi to 17, and now I will reset my sum to 0. Okay. Now is 18 greater than or less than equals to 13? It is greater than 13. 19 is again greater than 13. 15 is greater than 13. 15 is greater than 13. 17 is greater than 13. 10 is less than 13. What does that mean? Add this into your sum because this satisfies this condition. Okay. So now moving to the next element, 19. 19 is greater than 13. The moment the element is greater than k value, that is 13, what you will do? You will reset your sum to 0. Okay, so now my sum was 10 earlier. Before resetting my sum to 0, what I will do? I will compare my maxi with this sum. Which one is maximum? 17 is maximum, so no changes. Now reset my sum to 0. Now moving to 12. Is 12 less than 13? Less than equals to 13? Yes, it is less than 13. So add this 12 into your sum. Is 3 less than 13? Yes, it is. So add this 3 into your sum. Again, 4 is less than 13. So add this into your sum. You will get 19 as your answer. Now what you will do? You will compare 17. You will compare your maximum element, which is as of now 17, and your sum. Your current sum is 19. So which one is greater? Your sum. So update this maxi from 17 to 19. You will return this as your answer. So this 19 denotes the maximum number of books that are collected. Now let's see how to implement this code. So what I'm doing here, I'm considering a maximum element and a sum. So let's declare this first. Long. Now I was next traversing the whole array till n. What I was doing, I was looking for the elements which are satisfying this condition. The moment my element at index I is less than equals to k, what I was doing, I was simply adding the element into our sum. So if my element at index I is less than equals to k, what I will do, I will sum up the element. Else else if my element is greater than k, what I was doing, I was resetting my sum to 0. But before resetting my sum to 0, what I was doing is that I was comparing my maxi with the sum here. I was comparing my maxi with the sum. So before resetting the sum to 0, I will compare my maxi with the sum. The one which is maximum, I will store that in my maxi, and after doing so, I will reset my sum to 0. At last, return your maxi because my maximum number of books is stored in maxi. So let's compile and run. Okay, so compilation completed. Now let's submit. So why I'm getting an error here? Okay, why I'm getting an error here? Because at the end, I am summing up this as the last sequence. I am summing up this last sequence. So when after summing up this last sequence, after summing up, what I am doing, I am exiting from this loop because my maxi is in the else part. So I am simply summing up all the elements in the last sequence. In the last sequence, I'm not comparing it. So at last, I need to compare it with the existing maxi. So let's compare. Now let's submit. Let's see whether it. Okay. So the problem has been solved successfully. Well, I do apologize as I was unable to upload videos in the past few days, but from now I will try to do it regularly. So do subscribe to the channel to get more such coins popping up on your screen, as gaining a subscriber and a like in my videos does motivates me a lot to be consistent and create more such content. So do subscribe, like and share this with your friends. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. Thanks a lot. See you guys again tomorrow.